Alright, quick, clean market recap for today. Here's the headline. The Dow finished higher, the Nasdaq slipped, the S&P 500 chopped in between on a volatile tape. The story was a tug-of-war between politics, policy, and positioning. First, politics. Trump ratcheted up threats toward China, repricing China exposure, semiconductors, mega-cap tech suppliers, multinational industrials, traders faded high beta names. They rotated into defensives and US-centric plays. Second, policy. Fed Chair Jerome Powell spoke, balanced but firm. Inflation progress is happening, but the job isn't done. Translation: the bar for rate cuts isn't lower. The Fed wants sustained evidence. Rate-sensitive pockets on the back foot. Parts of tech, real estate, financials found a bid. Cyclicals found a bid. Now, index action. The Dow got lift from industrials, energy, and a couple of healthcare names. The Nasdaq lagged as megacap tech was sold to fund the rotation. The S&P 500 hovered around flat most of the day before leaning modestly red into close. Under the hood, breadth favored value over growth. Energy caught support on tighter supply chatter and a firm crude backdrop. Industrials outperformed on resilient capex and reshoring plays. On the flip side, semis were hit. Cloud was hit. Bonds did their dance. The dollar did its dance around Powell's remarks. A steadier dollar pressured multinational earnings translations. A nudge higher in longer yields kept equity multiples honest. Nothing broke, but it was enough to tilt factor flows. Earnings-wise, guidance mattered more than beats. Companies leaning into cost control got rewarded. Those vague on the outlook were sold quickly. Cash flow quality. Pricing power. What I'm watching next. 1. Follow through on the Dow leadership. 2. Escalation on China. Export controls. Tariffs. Rhetoric can reprice semis fast. 3. Powell follow-up. Fed speak from other officials could clarify how close we are to the first cut or if the pause stretches longer. Quick takeaways. Tighten your timeframes if you're trading headlines. Mind your position sizing around event risk. If you're investing, stress test your thesis for higher for longer rates. And for geopolitical friction. That's the wrap. Dow up, Nasdaq down, volatility in charge, and the tape still respecting fundamentals over vibes. If you found this useful, tap like and I'll keep these data-first recaps coming.